Hey everyone, my name is Christian DeLupa for PC Mech, and today I'm going to be reviewing the latest FIFA game for Android and iOS, FIFA 16 Ultimate Team. FIFA 16 is the latest soccer game or football game by Electronic Arts, and it allows users to create their own team to compete in seasons. Not only that, but users can trade and buy players to make their ultimate team, hence the name. Now, it'd be a bit of a lie to say that the graphics on this game are incredible, but they're definitely not too bad. Certainly good enough to play football matches without any real distractions. Not only that, but if the graphics were any more intense than they already are, my 2013 Nexus 7 probably wouldn't be able to handle them, so I'm glad EA didn't take things too much further. Again, that's not to say that they're bad. In fact, they're pretty comparable to console quality graphics from about a decade ago, and that's pretty good. Now, graphics are definitely only one aspect of design, and game navigation is also pretty important. Unfortunately, the menu system takes quite a bit of getting used to, especially for those that delve deep into things like trading and buying players. Now, speaking of creating the team, perhaps the worst part of the menu system is trying to deal with card packs. Throughout the game, users build their team by acquiring cards, with different cards representing different players and abilities. When a user wins a deck of cards, they have to go to the store to open the deck, even though they're not really buying anything. Then they have to make sure to apply the cards to their team. After that, they have to switch menus and head to the transfer menu, where they can apply specific cards to different positions, put them on the bench, or sell them for money, which can be used to buy different players. Now, all of this leads to having to be pretty acquainted with a number of different menus and buttons, and when it takes a few seconds for menus to load, this can be pretty frustrating. Navigation in the menu, however, is obviously not anywhere near as important as being able to play actual games, and the gameplay in FIFA 16 Ultimate Team is pretty good. Gameplay itself is controlled through virtual joysticks, and different commands are given through how far the user pushes the virtual sticks, or which direction they move them in. For example, when taking a free kick, the user can simply press the pass button to pass to the nearest player, or they can press and move the pass button forward to kick the ball up the field to another player. Now, it's important to note that there are a couple different button layout options available, so you should try the different options in the settings menu to see what's best for you. Matches in the game are very short, and unfortunately it seems like there's no real way to change the game length. This is probably the biggest problem I have with the game, and it basically means that if a team scores a goal, the game is probably going to go that team's way. As players win or lose games, they advance through divisions, starting at Division 10. If a player doesn't get enough points during a season, with 3 points going to a win and 1 point to a draw, then they are relegated to the previous division, and if they do win enough games, they make it to the next. As the name suggests, a big part of the game is building your own ultimate team. As mentioned, users do so through collecting cards, which can be collected through winning games and advancing levels. Cards can also, of course, be bought on the store, or users can trade their players for other cards or players. As is the case in many other freemium games, users collect an in-game currency through winning games or selling players that they don't need. New players, however, are pretty expensive, especially if you plan on buying gold players or even gold rare players. Players are ranked in bronze, silver, and gold, and there's also bronze rare, silver rare, and gold rare. Users can buy packs of players, but of course this runs into thousands of in-game dollars, or less FIFA points. Now, as you might expect, FIFA points cost real money, with 100 points costing 99 cents. Apart from actually acquiring players, placing them in your squad is a science in itself. Each player has its own preference in terms of team formation and position, and team chemistry is ranked based on how many players have their preferences filled. Things like player foot preference also need to be taken into consideration. All things considered, actually playing football is only one part of the game, with building your squad being extremely important. FIFA 16 Ultimate Team is a great game, but it takes some getting used to. I like the idea of building your own squad, but while I understand the fact that the game needs to generate money for Electronic Arts, I feel like they could be a little bit more liberal with the in-game currency. I also wish that it was a little less intense on processing power, and I have had the game crash on me multiple times, but I guess that's really on me for running a 2015 app on a 2013 device. These issues, however, haven't deterred me from getting addicted to the game, and I would highly recommend it to anyone interested in football or soccer. Thanks again for watching. Again, my name is Christian DeLupa, I'm here for PC Mech, and for a link to download FIFA 16 Ultimate Team, check out the description for the video.